Okay, that was fantastic. Thank you so much, DJ Big Paul and DJ Dougie Fresh. He put a lot in that mix. He mixed the mix. But anyway, so what we've been waiting for is the one and only Fun House. We got Scott Kaplan, a.k.a. DJ Scotty Juice. How you doing, Scotty Juice?
I'm just wonderful today, Regine. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. You know, this is really part 2. And we'll Big Wayne 69, a.k.a. DJ Speedy, is speeding in as we speak. He is coming in, honey, on a chitty chitty bang bang. So we just want to ask a few questions. And, you know, this is part 2 of the Fun House. And for those who've just tuned in or who maybe are too young to really know the Fun House, you know, was around. It was the Freestyle Club, one of the clubs of all clubs.
Oh, wait.
1 second. Who's this?
You know what the song felt like? It was supposed to be soft, but I don't live in Alaska.
Hey, what's going on, Big Paul?
Hey, Big Paul!
What's up, Big Paul?
I'm on the phone with these people. They can't hear me. Hello?
How you doing, Paulie?
We can hear you, Big Paul. What's going on, Big Dog? Can you hear us, Big Paul?
Talk to me.
What's going on, Big Paul?
What do you eat? We can get that thing for next time, then.
Big Paul, are you there? Are you there? Are you on the line?
Something. Go in the afternoon instead of like.
Check 1, 2. Is it really you?
Big Paul, are you there?
Are you there, Big Paul?
Big Paul.
Okay, well, Big Paul gonna have to call us back.
Big Paul. Hello?
Hello. Well,
Yeah, he's going to have to call us back.
Yeah, he'll call us back. Anyway, let's get back to Fun House. For those of you all who just tuned in, we have the one and only DJ Scotty Juice from Fun House. And then we have Speedy DJ Wayne 69. It's going to be chiming in was with us. The Fun House is an era unto itself. It lasted for 6 years, but 6 great years. Early 80s to 84, 85. And this was a really unique club, a freestyle club. Had many notables, had many DJs.
One second. We have Big Paul. Big Paul, tell us what's going on, baby.
Hey, Tony, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, Paul?
Okay.
Hey, Big Paul.
Hey, Queen Regine in the background.
Yes, this is Queen Regine. I'm on the scene, Big Paul. You did it today.
How you doing? How's it going over there?
Oh, we fine. We got DJ Scotty Juice in the house, a Fun House.
Nice job there today, Paul.
Oh, Scotty and Wayne are there now?
Yeah, Wayne is speeding in. Mr. Speedy, DJ Speedy is speeding in. He'll be here shortly. But we do have Scotty Juice in the house.
Hey, Juice, what's up, buddy? How's everything?
They say?
How's everything?
Oh, everything's good, bro. Wonderful day today.
Everything is really, really, really low, and I don't know what you were saying.
We can hear you clearly. What's going on, Big Dog?
Not much. I was in the movie theater, and I didn't hear my show. How'd it go?
Oh, it was fantastic. Oh, yes. When you got to the last night, the DJ saved my life. I almost jumped out of my chair.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, we really enjoyed that, and thank you so much. It was fantastic. I'm telling you.
Great. Well, you know what? I don't know. I'm not really sure what the problem is, but I can barely hear any sounds at all. It's hard to hear what you're saying.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear me?
I hear you just fine, man.
It's hard to have a conversation when I can't hear you.
Well, sorry about that. There's actually no music on, and we can hear you clearly, but we want you to be able to hear us clearly also.
Yes, I hear your voice much louder than everyone else's, but for some reason they're not coming through clear.
Well, Dougie, you talked about.
We love you, and
okay.
Thanks a lot, baby. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Funhouse friends, I said hello.
Way to go, Big Paul.
They say, baby, way to go, Big Paul.
All right, cool. So, enjoy.
So getting back to Funhouse here, for those of you just tuned in, this club was a freestyle club, and
Originally a classic
Yeah.
disco club.
yeah, disco club, but
Before that, it was a gay club.
yeah, it was a gay club, and also it was a downtown club. You know, you had the uptown clubs, and this was the downtown club on West 26th Street. And I wanted to know from you, Scott, how did you get involved with Funhouse? I always like to know the story.
A funny thing. Back when I was in high school, Funhouse opened up as a club, and the whole neighborhood was going there. But at the time, I didn't want to go where everybody was going, so I didn't go. Then later in the years, as things changed around and filtered out, and there was a new crowd coming into the Funhouse, I would be riding in the car with my buddy Andy Cimino. We'd go to school. First thing he would do is pop a cassette in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And one day he said to me, "You like the music that I have on the cassettes in your car?" I was like, "Sure." He's like, "Well, that's what they play in the Funhouse." I'm like, "Well, if that's what they play, then that's why I'll go there for the music."
Wow, so that's how really you got in there.
That's what got me in there.
Now, you have a partner. For you all that don't know, DJ Speedy, DJ Scotty Juice, they own the rights to Funhouse. So that's very, very important moving forward. How did you meet Big Wayne 69, a.k.a. DJ Speedy?
He grew up with us in the neighborhood. He was dancing with us, with my friends at the Funhouse.
At what age?
He was a little younger than me. I was 17, so I would presume he was...
He was underage, right?
Yeah, that would be the right word.
He was underage.
Yeah, but technically speaking, at that time, I believe the Funhouse had lost their liquor license at that time.
Okay.
So they weren't serving any alcohol. So it didn't matter if they were 15 going in there. They didn't have any alcohol.
Okay. Oh, I see. Well, you know, for those of you all who are getting more familiar with the Funhouse, think about sweatbands, T-shirt cutoffs,
shoestring headbands,
gym shorts. With the gym shorts with the little white rims around them. You know, they kind of dipped on the side. You know, talcum powder on the floor. And for those who don't know,
Chinese slippers.
Yeah, what was Chinese slippers? What was the talcum powder for?
So that it was easier to dance, so that you get stuck to the dance floor doing your moves.
Oh, I see. And then you had this 18-foot clown, these speakers up to the ceiling. What were y'all thinking? What was you thinking?
It was a hell of a place. We loved it. We were in awe of its design. We were always walking through that place, looking at everything, at how it was built and how big everything was. And as we were doing that, we'd find people sleeping in the speakers as the music was
sleeping
playing.
in the speakers?
Yeah, in the bass bottoms.
And you had about 1,000 people. This was no chopped liver. This was not a small place.
No, 10,000 square feet.
Yeah, and you would have thousands of people on the dance floor at one time.
Yes, anywhere from the dance floor to the back of the club. You could have anywhere from 800 to 2,000 people there on any given night. It wasn't until we got into the mid-'80s when we started getting into the Randy Murray era, the gentleman I had the pleasure of working with as a partner, and they were bringing in the rap groups. And, Slick Rick, Fantasy 3, Fearsome Foursome. Randy was the guy who recorded Here We Go, live at the Funhouse.
Oh, and that became an anthem.
Oh, yeah. We played that 2-3 times a week, and you couldn't go buy it in the store because it was on a Radio Shack cassette that Randy had.
Wow. And also, Africa Bambaataa, he broke out the first electronic hip-hop record, Planet Rock, For those you don't know,
He blew that place up with that.
yeah, he blew the place out of the wazoo. I mean, this was making in the history. Electronic with hip hop, that was unheard of.
That place was on fire that night.
It was on fire. Did you make any money?
I wasn't an owner. I was a dancer at the time, and I was
so
dancing my ass
You
off.
started as a
To tell
dancer.
you the truth,
Yeah.
the amount of money that they made on that night was amazing. I actually promoted on that night with a bunch of my friends because
Wow.
we was with Ruben. And
Ruben. Oh.
That's some history.
Ruben.
And Ruben was like, Doug, if you can bring some of your friends that usually go to your parties, their dance parties, with you, I know I can't get you on that night, but it's gonna be something else. You got to check this out.
Wow. And then this club, you hear about, Studio 54, you hear about the Paradise Garage, you hear about the Loft, David Mancuso's Loft. You hear about a lot of different places, but this is the place who you were instrumental in making Madonna who she is today.
I personally know, but I was there in the process of it, watching it happen.
What happened? Tell me about those times from a bird's eye view, because you literally were the fly on the wall. Tell me how it happened. Give us some meat,
Well, I don't know. I don't remember exactly how her and Jelly Bean met. I do know for a fact that she was dancing there. I know she danced with a lot of people within the club just to get a sense of how they danced and to learn steps from them.
Right.
And then she went over to Europe, and then she came back, and then she took those moves along with that songbird voice of hers, and she made it a smash.
Okay, so you got it from the horse's mouth. Your place was the incubator for the Madonna that you see today, and you all need to own up to that. Funhouse is an iconic brand, okay, because it is a brand.
Lisa was also.
Yes, Lisa, okay. You had the dancers in there. You had those.
She was there every week, religiously.
Something, when I first started going, my friend said, I said, what time are we leaving? He said, I'll pick you up about 1. I said, 1?
1?
He said, yeah, we don't want to get there till at least 2 o'clock. I'm like, are you out of your mind? But let me say something. After that, we would go, and yes, I would go with my friends, and I'd go whatever times we got there together, whether it was in the train or in the car. But as time grew on, I wanted to know more about the Funhouse. I wanted to know how the night was built. How did it get to be that frenzy at 2, 3 o'clock at night when Planet Patrol or Africa Bambaataa was being played or Freeze? How did it get to be so nuts? How did it start? So I started going at the beginning of the night. I'd be one of the first people in that door. And I'd watch everybody start filing in slowly, setting up their spot, picking up their spot, getting their powder ready, whatever it was.
Getting their powder ready. That's a double entendre. What kind of powder?
Well, it could have been any kind of powder.
What kind of powder?
I don't know.
Back then it could be any kind of powder.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Don't ask, don't tell.
But that, changing their clothes, whatever it was.
Changing clothes.
Most of all, stretching.
Stretching. Oh, we had a gym in there. Oh,
you had to be ready to dance.
Otherwise, you cramp up.
those people.
Yeah, if you didn't know how to dance, you could not come to the Funhouse. You just couldn't.
Cramp up in the middle of the night and flood.
Wow. And
Had to stretch.
And some people would dance in the same spot all night, right?
We hung out by the steps side by the stage.
Yeah, everybody had their place.
And I had the column mirror just off to the right of that by the DJ booth entrance.
So, I want to know, I go to a lot of clubs around here, even now. I'm a club fiend. You know, I love the club, and just like you were really doing some collegiate research in the club, getting there early
Not
and
knowing
seeing
what I was going to be doing.
Yeah, you were doing some collegiate research about what made the fun house so special. But, you know, I go to a lot of clubs today, and I can honestly say that this is a dying art form. You know, people were serious about that clubbing, you know. It was an art form. It was not just like going to the club, like I see now, getting on your phone, hearing the latest trendy, you know, top 40 music. You know, it's so different now, you know.
We planned back then. We all knew where we were going. We would get together and stretch hours before we came out to the club.
Stretch!
You have no idea how we would cramp up from dancing during the night for hours on end.
Wow. You know, so what makes it different now? You know, what is it?
What's different now about the funhouse?
You know, about the passion for dancing and, you know, hearing new music and, you know, getting dressed up and in costumes and role playing to go out. You know, what did we lose? That, of course, the funhouse is trying to
inspiration.
Okay, inspiration.
They lost the inspiration because when people used to get ready for a club, they knew what they were getting ready for that night. They knew what they were going to, just like Saturday Night Fever, when they got ready to go out for the night. They knew how their night was going to start. They knew everybody had a routine in getting ready for the night to go out, and everybody went out to the club at their set times when they liked to go. Some wouldn't show up because they had to make an entrance, so to speak, or just be fashionably late, if you want to call it that.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a show on right now called Pose. I don't know if anybody's ever watched it, but it's all about that, you know, getting ready for the party, you know. So I watch it, and you kind of reminisce, you know.
You want to watch Getting Ready for the Party? Watch the video Confusion. Arthur Baker.
Okay, with whom? Say it again.
Arthur Baker's Confusion.
Watch this. Is it documentary or is it an actual movie?
It's an actual video to the song Confusion by New Order.
Okay, by New Order, yes. They were from Britain.
And that video shows you, just from the start, a girl.
I got someone on the phone for you guys.
Oh, who's there?
Who's there? Who's on the phone right now?
Yeah, hi. This is Jonathan calling from Dewey.
What's up, baby?
How you
What's going on? Always good to talk with you guys. You know, just chilling. You know, we're waiting for a brand new social media platform. We've launched. We're ready to go on Google. It's just they're waiting for Apple right now, and then we're going to do the simultaneous release.
Oh, we are just we're on pins and needles waiting for me. I wanted to make sure that my show was one of the first ones.
Well, that's
awesome. Well, you know, we love vibing with Triplevibes, and you know, we think that you guys are going to do great with View Me. It's you know, we're really taking care of content providers with this platform, unlike anywhere else. So it's pretty amazing what's happening here. I give the credit to the CEO, Leo Pimento, very impressive guy that, you know, created this technology. You know, it's pretty impressive. If anyone wants to join and be an early influencer, the best way to do it is I want to give a shout out to Carl. Carl's a great guy. We've been working with Carl for a while. If you guys, anyone who wants to join and become an early influencer on this platform, they can go to Code NYC Magazine. It's a great magazine. If they go to codenyc.com, it's www.codenyc.com. And if they click on View Me, they'll be able to really understand what we're about.
Okay.
And if anyone has any questions, they can also call me personally at 561-866-3810, and I can take care of any questions. But Carl is really the reason that this opportunity is alive and well for Triplevibes, because he is our point person, and you know, appreciate everything Carl's doing at Triplevibes, and we're getting this all over. We're getting this out to the world. Which you guys are a big part of. So thank you.
Yes, and for those of you all to go to codenycmag.com and click on the View Me, and you can get all the information you can get to monetize and to catapult to your platform, especially for artists. codenycmag.com, and then click on View Me, and it'll take it from there. So thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to add that, normally we have a minimum fan size of 25,000 fans, but because of our relationship with Carl at Code NYC Magazine, we are willing to help content providers regardless of their following size. So this is an incredible opportunity, and got to thank Carl for that at Code NYC Magazine for giving the people the opportunity, even the people that don't have 25,000 fans. So it's a fortunate opportunity that I know if I was a content provider, I'd be taking advantage of this like in a heartbeat, because there's a lot of money to be made, and there's a big help for fans as well, subscribers.
Well, thank you so much for calling in, and check out View Me.
Yeah, you're welcome, Dougie and Regina, and always great talking to you, and any other questions, please contact us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Welcome,
it.
Regina. All the best, guys, and talk to you soon.
Okay.
Talk to you soon, baby.
Bye-bye.
So, back to Funhouse, back to DJ Scotty Juice. So you said it was inspiration. People are lacking inspiration.
Yeah. The clubs don't inspire them the way they used to. The Funhouse was a culture in itself.
Listen, people, as Oprah would say, listen, people. The Funhouse was a culture and is a culture, because we got, in the next segment of this interview, we're going to give you a little bit more information about what Funhouse has coming up out of the box, Pandora's box, okay? So if you want to know more about the Funhouse, you have to stick along with us. We're not going to give you everything at one time. You won't appreciate it. So, inspiration is the issue.
The clubs don't give the people enough of what they want. They don't leave them wanting more for the next week. They don't say, oh, I got to get back there next week, or I can't wait to get back there next week. What club? I mean, maybe the kids today have a club that they say that about, oh, I can't wait to get back there next week. But I don't think they really understand the concept of what it meant to get back to a club. When you refer to clubs like Studio 54, Funhouse, or Garage,
Yeah.
they all were in there. They were all elite club. They were the top three elite clubs in New York City.
Right. And you know what I see? I see more of, and I'm in a club. I'm going to do my collegiate research at least once a week. I'm all over the city. The illustrious Carl Van Nevius knows I'm all over the city. Honey, I'm on planes, trains, and buses. All right?
Perfect example.
Yeah.
Limelight.
Oh, yes. Woo!
See what I'm saying?
Woo!
See
Honey,
what-
they had animals in
Did
there.
I just hit a nerve?
Yeah, they had animals in the Limelight.
Well, yeah,
They
turkeys
had
in the funhouse.
They had fishes, right, Dougie?
We had live turkeys running through the funhouse.
They had fishes in there. So,
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah.
See that excitement?
Woo! Limelight was
People
off the
used to
charts.
People used to get ready to go there every week because they knew what they wanted. They knew what they were getting. All right, Funhouse, same deal. There was a drive. There was something there that everybody wanted. The freedom to dance the way they wanted, to hear music that was avant-garde, that wasn't always played on the radio. A place that they could pretty much run free. It was 10,000 square feet. I mean, they had the freedom to do whatever they wanted, basically. Well, within, of course, legal limits.
Yeah.
I don't know about legal.
Yeah, but
I'm not.
I'm just saying all of that.
yeah, you know what I've seen. I know you're right, Scott. What I see is that the one problem is that music has been so commercialized that a lot of DJs would love. If I had $1 for every DJ that would tell me, I really want to play this, but I'm playing this in order to pay the bills. So the DJs are not really in control anymore. Also,
we never were. We always played for the people.
Yes, but no. Okay, I agree. But you all, at the time period of the Funhouse, you all were breaking music that people didn't even know about. Okay, you all were breaking the music. They were coming to see you because they couldn't hear that on the radio. A lot of that on the radio.
They would come to us because they wanted to see our.
Hello.
Hey, Carl. What's up?
Carl.
Okay, oh, wow. We have royalty again. When you get royalty in the room, bow down and be quiet. But listening to Scott Kaplan, and I will tell you, I'm 53 years old. I'm 1 block away. Well, 26th Street entrance, 27th Street entrance. I will tell you, I have to share this with you. Not to get to a nightclub. It's bottles, models, it's BS. It's someone shows up and you have to even show up and you pay $50. Not talking about the EDM fest. EDM fest are magnificent. You can't touch them. These guys are superstars. But back then, back in the day, it was like you didn't just. Oh, I heard about that. It wasn't for it wasn't family friendly. It was for the low down. Who knows? Like CBGB's, Studio 54. It was the real deal. And if you knew about the Funhouse and you went there, you weren't a puppy showing up for freaking, Kansas. I'm in New York. I'm going to the Funhouse. They would never even in a lifetime know about it. Ever. It was the incubation tank for everything that's happened since. And when he says confusion from New Order, I would wish that, let me tell you something, people. I wish right now you stop the show, play Confusion, the original song from New Order. Now, New Order changed the game, just like Kraftwerk, just like this one, and that one, all the rest. And wait, by the way, come on, Baker, what's his name?
Arthur Baker.
Arthur Baker. Oh my Lord! I was so lucky to date Wendy Lentuli. Wendy Lentuli dated the guy for Freeze, and by the way, Arthur Baker was her neighbor. They're all massive Pequot, Long Island. I won't say it on the air, but Arthur Baker was a fucking man, as well as Man Parrish. Arthur Baker, Man Parrish, and when the European got in there, which was Confusion, New Order, it changed the game. Forget about it. These people came after. These guys had it on the nail. It was, how do I get in this club? And you only went there if you were eclectic, if you're worthy, if you could hang with this crowd. And not 40 people. We're talking 4,000 people. Yep. Unbelievable. West Side before the meatpacking district. It was, the book we're working on and the movie Uptown Baby will incorporate all of this. But I have to say, please, people, three names, Arthur Baker. Please, yes, they came in there. London was like on their own little rhyme, and then you had, and then, come on.
The thing about the Funhouse, Carl.
You had your Man Parrish.
The thing about the Funhouse,
Man Parrish broke the rules.
Music.
He broke all the rules. And this club, this meant these men right now were part of it. I was there. I wasn't a skippy dancer. I was selling cocaine. Sorry.
That's too much information.
The powder on the dance floor. We were shuffling the powder everywhere else.
You're trying to sort it out. What's
30,
what?
40 years later. Come on. Dougie Fresh, can you pull up Confusion, the original song by New Order?
Okay, he's looking for it. He's going to pull it up.
Pull it up and drop it, and then we can keep going from here. Because let me tell you, to the world, we're so blessed to have Scott Kaplan and Big Wayne, Wayne Schneider on his way in. This is and don't forget, Regan Vargas is showing up from Coney Island. So get ready, people. Please pull up Confusion, not the remix, the original song from New Order, the first track they ever did before anyone else got their hands on it.
Shout out to Regan.
Go for it.
He's gonna look for it. He's looking for a call, okay? All right, we'll see you soon. Hey, that was fantastic. This is Queen Regine. I'm on the scene. I'm here with Scott Kaplan here, DJ Juice, Scotty Juice. He's in the house, and we're going to resume this interview. We're looking for that confusion. We're going to find it because I don't want no confusion in the house of love. And sooner or later, we're going to come back to the one and only Big Wayne 69. DJ Speedy is going to be in the house. He is speeding down the highway as we speak. And the one and only mystery guy, you got a little tidbit of who's coming, but I'm not going to say who's coming because you got to tune in to know who's coming if you want to know who's coming. This is Queen Regine. I'm on the scene, and I got illusion on now because, you know, this world is nothing but an illusion. The only thing good about this world right now is House of Love, baby, Queen Regine, and I'm on the scene.
time you heard it like this? Smoke some, drink some, get ripped. It make the girls in the party just strip. Move your ass, girl. When the last time you heard it like this? Smoke some, drink some, get ripped. It make the girls in the party just strip. Move your ass, girl.
Hey, Scott. You like this version? Hey, Scott. You like this version of New Order? What's up? Do you like this version of it?
I do. It's like more of a new electro version for the clubs today.
Yeah, just a little remix.
Good music never dies, it just gets remade.
Hello.
Who's this? Hey, you're on the air.
Hello.
You're on the air, Carl.
Ducky, are you there? Ducky.
Yes, we're here.
Okay, Ducky, we love you. Not the remix. Wrong. Point blank. New Order.
Carl, we already got it. It's playing.
Oh, let me finish. It was dry before the remix factor came in. It was called Confusion by New Order, and it changed everything. If you don't...
Oh, we already got it, Carl. We're playing it now.
Scott, when you guys get started, let's start your program with Confusion, the original, the one and the only, by New Order, and you'll know what we're talking about.
Carl, listen to the words that are coming out my mouth. We're playing it right now.
blah, blah, blah. Don't say it, don't. Let's keep it straight, people. Okay? That's it. We have a few... And it's gonna rock and roll. But Confusion by New Order was an unbelievable track that changed everything. And forget about the word remix. God bless you. We're changing into deep love. And deep as we get. God bless you all. I love you. I'll be calling back.